Well, good evening. Welcome. Welcome aboard Flying with Mike. We're glad to have you here. As the verse says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. The knowledge of the Holy One is insight. Great words from King Solomon many, 3,000 years ago, and still true today. Fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Wisdom we all need. And boy, do we need wisdom looking at the world today. But anyway, hey, we are sitting in St. Maarten, out in the Caribbean, far out, uh, just about as far as you can get. There's only one island that's actually sticks out further than well, several, but it's a general line. And there is one that's kind of outside. It's where many of the hurricane hunters would set up when something's coming across the Atlantic, because it would be the closest to the first one to potentially get hit. But as you can tell, the ramp is alive here in St. Maarten. And we are in the Thranda Cessna 208 Caravan. I hope you enjoy this. It's a destination of the month flight for my friends at Millennium Aviation. I do recommend, if you're on Twitch, I'm getting ready to send you a link. If you're looking for an airline to join that, while they have rules, but they're also pretty laid back. They follow their rules, but when you go through the guide, you're going to be like, okay, I can handle this. They have substitutionary aircraft, and there is just so many flights. If you can't find one in the open division you join in, once you get a couple flights under your belt, sign up for the charter and you'll be able to make your own flights, or cargo for that matter. You may not be able to make your own flights there, but there'll be more. So, and there's historical, and I'm forgetting one, the professional, but I thought there was another one. Anyway, check them out there at MACAIRvirtual.com. Love to have you aboard. Captain Mac, many of you know his series of videos of that are out on YouTube. He is the founder with several other people close to him, helping to bring you a stellar airline. So check it out. One of the other big features they have is this destination of the month. Think of it like a tour, but it's not a tour. They have tours. Matter of fact, we flew one Sunday, I think it was Saturday, over in Africa, trying to we're about the halfway point there. But the destination of the month, they set up a place, and we'll talk about it in a second. And then we can either fly to it, fly from it. There's very limited rules on it to make it, a legitimate flight. And at the end of the year, if you've flown all 12, you get a badge. Hey, that and $200, you get a small cup of coffee at Starbucks. No, just kidding. Maybe $20, but still, yeah, you get where I'm going. It's pretty expensive. Where I just go to the Folgers, dump it in my coffee maker, and 5 minutes later, I have a cup of coffee, and it costs me maybe $1, if that. So, it's inflationary times. But this month's destination of the month that we're flying to last month, I already cleared it off. Oh, hang on, I can find it real quick. Hang on. Destination of the month. Where are you? There it is. Oh, that's right. Found us in Australia. Flying to Alice Springs, and then prior to that, we were in Shannon, Ireland. And I know here recently, we just did Oh, here it is, St. Thomas. No, is it St. Yeah, St. Thomas back in February. So we fly not necessarily to a big airport. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we fly to small airports, kind of like this one. You can look it up. I'll give you the code here in a minute. But it's got a 5,700 foot long runway, and it's one with it's think Kodiak minus the snow. Well, it is. They do have a lot of white, but it's white sandy beaches, not white snowy ones. Um, and it's really a one-way in, one-way out. So, but we're heading in there runway 9 or 27. Most visual landings allowed on 9, meeting takeoffs 27. So, so you're gonna, yeah. Anyway, you can read it if you're at MACAIR. They did have a A320neo come in. I'm Paramaribo, and that's the largest aircraft to grace the runway. A lot of turboprops, and we're going to have fun with this one. So that's where we're headed. The name of the airport is, I just dropped it. Hang on a second. There it is. Tango Delta Papa Delta. Current name, Douglas Charles Airport on the island of Dominica, not Dominica Republic, west of Puerto Rico. This is going to be south of St. Maarten by about nearly 200 miles. So a little different thoughts. You're heading south down the islands. Used to be called, I've got that written down here. Formerly Melville Hall Airport, Marigot, Dominica is the, if you want to look it up. So love to have you. Let's, turn our attention right now to getting this bird ready to go. ATC is online here, not there, I believe. Let me double check. Where are we going? Yeah, it is only gonna be just a short bit, and then we'll be out of it. All right, and I'm not sure why all of a sudden traffic is at a standstill here. Not really certain here. This Delta has been sitting here quite a while. Good thing we're in a turboprop. All right, let's turn our attention to Elevatech, which is currently the product we use to, kind of show the flight a little bit, give you even a better idea of what's going on. So here's St. Maarten. By the way, this is one of the many airports that have been updated here recent. Big Caribbean update with this airport, St. Bart's and Saba Island. Phenomenal, great job that they've done. I love this. And when I first came on this airport, there was a hurricane bearing down on it. It was pretty good. So, I mean, the scenery looks good. It's just a lot better than what it was prior. So, and I do want to say, so you can see where we are. We're right on the corner here. All the gates are pretty well filled up. A couple gates if you want any. I'm turboprop, so you'll find me here. And we'll probably get cleared to Charlie for our takeoff. So, oh, he's finally moving. How about that? So, but anyway, let's pull out. Okay, so there it is, TNCM, TDPD. Let me click the route. There you have it. Now you see where the ATC boundary is. Like I said, by the time we're at St. Kitts, we're out. So, won't be long. And then we're headed down to Dominica with our alternate being, for those interested, Tango Fox, Fox, Fox. I forget which one that is. Fort de France. So, I'll be honest, I have no idea where it is on the map. Gasteries. Okay, so it's on Martinique. All right, so let's look at it here, shall we? It's an hour, 12-minute flight, 197 miles, flight level 7,000. Okay, we'll deal with it. Payload 1,400. We'll show how to load that here. 997 pounds. We'll show that as well. And beautiful day here. Winds, geez, out of the east. Like they never seem to change. Thunder showers scattered, 1,600. There is no ceiling here, and it's a blustery 28 degrees. No, it's beautiful. 28 degrees Celsius here. Beautiful day. What do you expect in the tropics? They aren't going to have many bad days. Down at Douglas Charles, you can see the METAR, southeast wind at 10. Better strap your hats on. 27 degrees. So we lose a degree going south. Go figure that one. So, all right. So good flight ahead. Looking forward to it. I hope you all are too. I could click. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, yeah, it did come up for you. Good. All right. So let's get to work here, shall we? As promised. First, let's do a couple of quick pre-flight things that I do, like get rid of the steering column because we can. I know the real guys can't, but we can. We'll set our barometric pressure. Let me just find an easy way. 1017. Maybe. Am I on it? There we go. Now, you will have to set it on the other side as well. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of that one. Of course, this one is the... I have to actually zoom in. Hang on. I went the wrong way. This is what, you basically just get it close. And usually you're pretty good at it. Let's get some vents open while we're sitting here on the ramp. And also, let's get that fuel valve turned on. Otherwise, we get an alert. Oxygen, we'll go ahead and turn on. Vents open. And we'll open the vent over here. Okay. All right. So we've got our pre-flight completed. Let's get in here and start getting the plane readied. Okay, doors are unlocked, and let's take a look again outside so everyone can see. Sorry. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, each of these doors can be opened from the outside, or using the general here, you can go through. You can set the chocks, you can see all that you can do. You want the cargo pod, you can. If you don't have to. I'm going to fly with it. And so forth. So let's just kind of do a quick walk around. Again, we are passenger. Oh, they're starting to move. Good deal. All right, so let's go. Real quick, we got to do weight and balance. Okay, come to weight and balance. Now, this gets a little cumbersome in my book. Maybe not yours, but my book, it's a bit on the cumbersome side. Thankfully, Thanda gave us a little help. But setting each seat to a pound is tough. And you can't, wait a minute, can't, oh, we can't, well, still. You can set it this way, but you can see it's going to take a little bit. Let's try it that way. We're looking for payload 1400. So it's going to take us a little bit. Give me a second. Let's give it a try. I'm actually kind of curious how it ends up. This seems kind of new. I don't remember being able to do this. But then again, it's been at least 3 or 4 months since we've flown it. So also bear with me with the aircraft itself. All right, we're coming up to 1400. All right, here's my problem with it. We got teeny tiny people on this plane. Look at these weights, 112, 98, 126-pound pilot. Now, there are some out there, but wow. Hey, we'll take it. Let's just fly with it. What do you say? 997, we're looking at 1,100 pounds of fuel. You know what the heck? Let's fly with it. All right. Now, if you like this configuration, click Save Configuration. If you don't worry about it. It'll be anyway, no matter what, it'll be 0. However, like when I fly FedEx, we'll bring this up to nearly 2,500 pounds. I actually have a configuration saved. You would click Load, and it would put it in, adjust your fuel accordingly, and your overall profile. There you have it. Weight and balance completed. All right, passenger brief complete. Cabin doors, let's get them closed. Get ready to crank this up. We can do it this way, which now you can see the back doors are closed, or like I said earlier, let me zoom in because you got to hit. All right, you guys are making me a liar again. Oh, wait, maybe I need to do that. There it is. There they go. And, uh-oh. That I don't like. That tells me I did something. And that is, I turned a seat. Dang it. Okay, hang on. There we go. Okay, so we'll just stick to the old-fashioned way and do it this way. Okay, and you could click all doors, does the same thing. We'll stay chalked for a moment. All right. Now, the other downside is checklist is here. They didn't put it up in plugins. I kind of wish they would have. We have to deal with what we have to deal with. All right, so let's swing our head this way. Oh, yeah, he's a contortionist. Let's get the air conditioning on. All right, let's finish this up. Switches all off. Okay. Ignition. Normal. Okay. Fuel tanks, we know are on both. Radar's off. Air conditioning. By the way, the radar, I have been so disappointed with this plane. I can't figure out how to switch it so we get something better, but oh well. Inverter, we do not have on this one, nor seatbelt signs. Bleed air is off. Cabin air push for flight. Okay. I really hate when they fight me. There we go. All right, emergency power lever normal. That's the red, and down is normal. I like to jiggle it just to make sure. The power lever is idle, prop, full forward. We discussed this. There is a discussion that some people say leave it in feather. Others say forward. I say whatever the checklist says, that's what you should be doing. And if your parking brake isn't holding the aircraft, time to see maintenance. Because I'm pretty sure you don't want to go under it and adjust. Fuel condition lever all the way back, cut off. Fuel's on, all right. Battery, wing, no smoking. Like I said, we do not have it. And fire detection. I don't think, oh yeah, we do have that one. All right, so let's do it. Battery. Annunciator panel. All looks good. If you all are ready, I am cranking this thing up. Yeah, no, we should probably call and get permission to start, but you know what? I'm starting up. Okay, emergency power prop area, clear prop. Let's make sure nobody's out there. Another one has joined the crowd. All right, here we go. Fuel boost on. And starter. Look at that. 20, introduce fuel. Okay. Starter switch off. Fuel boost normal. Standby power on. Okay, avionics 1 and 2. Okay, nav lights beacon. And radios as required. Okay, gonna put them back for now. Let me look at my departure real quick if there's an altitude for us. I doubt it. Okay, yeah, we'll just set for 3,000 for the moment. That's all we need on that. Okay. Make sure X-Pilot has you green. And 118.15. 150, 118, 150.
Number 525 Kilo Mike. And number 525 Kilo Mike, set one go. 1525 Kilo Mike at the ground, Tango Union for Papa Julius, ready copy for San Juan. Number 525 Kilo Mike, Roger. I have for clearance on request your number 2 and altimeter is missing for Beef Island, both the altimeter for San Juan, Christian San Thomas is 3002. 02, thanks, Kilo Mike. Iberia 7104, clearance available, Ambassador copy. Correction, Iberia 7104, clear to Tango Foxtrot via flight plan route. You can climb and maintain 10,000. Departure frequency will be this frequency is 6720. American 3165, clear ILS runway 10. The guy just needs to get out of service.
Cleared ILS runway 10 approach, Unite American 3165.
And American 3165, you're 2 miles from Thanda. San Juan Center, Delta 202, aquí el Capitán Vega, flight level 340. Delta 202 San Juan Center, hello Capitán, recycle transponder squawk 6770. 6770 for Delta 202. Iberia 7104, read back correct, advise ready for taxi, you can expect runway 07. Actually, weather observation just came up, wind 090 at 7, altimeter 3003.
This could take a little bit. I'm half tempted to disconnect. But
Iberia 7104, roger, taxi to holding point Charlie via Echo Charlie, backtrack runway 07, line up and wait, report ready for departure.
07? He's got to be talking somewhere else.
Marigot 3165, wind 089, at 5, runway 10, clear land.
Okay, good. I was like, oh my gosh. All my charts are wrong. Where is American at?
I'm at 525 Kilo Mike, let's see. Clearance available, advisory copy. 25 Kilo Mike, ready copy. And 525 Kilo Mike, you clear San Juan by as filed. Climb maintain 8,000, departure this frequency is 1515.
See how many are here.
525 Kilo Mike, clear San Juan Airport, file departure, climb maintain 8,000, departure with you, squawk 1515. Number 5 Kilo Mike, read back correct, advisory for taxi, you can expect runway 07, weather observation just came up, wind 090 at 7, altimeter 3003. 3003, we'll call you for taxi, 525 Kilo Mike. Delta 202, radar contact approaching Gavar intersection, flight level 340, and I got a reroute for you, advisory copy.
All right, I'm sorry, folks. I hate doing this. There's a French Indies guy on here, but I'm not playing wait all night long to get a clearance. So, yeah. That's going to take forever. Try one more time. Trying to figure out.
The readback is correct, and actually at this time you clear direct VDAS when able, and let me know when you direct VDAS. And And just 55A, are you ready for backtrack now?
Just 558, Roger, ready for backtrack.
Just 55A, backtrack runway 10 and line up on way. Report ready for departure.
Line up on way.
Okay,
Yep,
we're going to
and,
give it a
just,
try.
Backtrack runway 10 and line up on way the approach and runway 10 because I don't think that you will be able to depart from there.
I will.
Delta 255, looking at taxi runway 10. Delta 255, taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 10, QNH 1017. Take the Alpha, Delta 255.
Center, French West 1572 at St. Martin. Request clearance to Tango Delta Papa Delta.
Okay, that was 2 in 1s. I think Delta 202, you say direct beta at this time?
Yeah, we're heading direct beta right now. For the Delta 202.
Delta 202, Roger. Say hello to Henry. That is on frequency. Cross Vidas are maintain 11,250 knots. Altimeter 3002 for San Juan.
117, estamos en 250 knots por Delta 202. Henry, te quiero, mi amor.
San Juan, good evening. JetBlue 154 with mine frequency in IFR 24 Lauderdale. Te amo. JetBlue 154 San Juan Center, clear for Lauderdale, Varaconi, 3 departure, Sapo transition as filed. Climb maintain 5,000, spectral level 320 within 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency, this frequency is Quack 4703. 54 Lauderdale, via 23 7 transition. That should climb 5,000 up to 320, send out to departure with you 4703 in the box. JetBlue 154. I love you. JetBlue 154, read back correct. Advise ready for push and start. You can expect runway 10 for departure. Altimeter 3003. Information Mike is not current. French with 1572. Sorry for that. That was completely on me. I stepped on you. Your clearance is available. Advise ready copy.
French West 1572, we're ready to copy.
French West 1572, clear to Tango Delta Papa Delta via flight plan route. Initial climb correction. You can climb flight level 70 and squawk 7303.
Okay, French West 1572, clear Tango Delta Papa Delta as filed, 7,000 and 7303 in the box. We're ready to taxi.
Marigot 3165, welcome to San Juan, safe parking.
Charlie 3, American 316.
It's gonna be a hard day.
Marigot 3165, Charlie 3 via Mike, November 3 November, welcome.
Mike, November 3, November, thanks, American 3165.
French West 1572, are you able holding point Charlie intersection departure?
We are capable for taxiway Charlie here at St. Martin.
French West 1572, Roger, taxi to holding point Charlie, runway 10, QNH 1017.
Taxiing to hold port Charlie here at St. Martin, French West 1572.
Yes, start 558 on departure, right turn heading 180. You're gonna make a right turn heading 180 degrees, wind 090 degrees, 9 knots, QNH 1017, runway 10, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff. Jets 558.
Yep, and confirm for me heading 180, that is important. Right turn heading 180.
Turning right 180. Jet 55.
Center 525, Kilo Mike is ready for taxi at Thanda for Papa Unit. The 5 Kilo Mike taxication runway 07 via Echo Charlie. Backtrack 07, line up and wait. Report ready. Copy with taxi runway 07, Echo Charlie, back to runway 07, call you ready for 55 kilo Mike.
San Juan, hello, French West 546, request clearance to San Juan.
French West 546 San Juan, center clear to San Juan by a flight plan route. Initial climb flight level 150, spec runway 10, squawk 1033.
We are clear to San Juan via flight plan route. We expect runway 10, flight level 150 initially, squawk 1033, French West 546.
French West 546, read back correct, advise ready for push and start, QNH 1017.
Call you for push and start 1017, French West 546.
French West 1572, runway 10 at holding point Charlie, line up and wait.
Line up and wait 10, holding point Charlie, French West 1572.
Yes, sir, 558, I need you to start that right turn heading 180. Yes, sir, 558, thank you for that. Your radar contact, say altitude passing.
Jetstar 558, altitude 4,000 feet.
Yes, sir, 558, roger, climb, flight level 340, you can continue that right turn, direct jet, correction, direct juice intersection.
Direct due intersection.
French West 1572 on departure, right turn heading 180, right turn heading 180, wind 0909er, runway 10 at Charlie, clear for takeoff.
All right, right turn 180, clear for takeoff 10, French West 1572.
555, I think you just passed the whole short line.
I don't know, it looks like that, but I'm not standing there, David.
Number 5 kilo, Mike, ready to go?
Airfare, 2 kilo Mike.
Number 5 kilo, Mike, on departure flight in 350, left turn heading 350, wing 0907, runway 07, clear for takeoff.
On departure, confirm left heading 350 for 5 kilo Mike.
Affirm, affirm.
Copy, on departure left heading 350, runway 07, clear for takeoff 5 to 5 kilo Mike. French West 546, ready for push.
French West 546, push and start is approved, face east.
Push approved facing east. French West 546. Delta 255, over short runway 10 for departure.
Delta 255, runway 10, line up and wait, wind 0990 degrees at 9 knots.
Line up and wait, 10, Delta 2.
French West 1572, radar contact, say altitude passing.
French West 1572 through 800 for 7,000.
French West 1572, roger. Very good job on that turn. You're clear that Zapata intersection.
Zappa intersection for French West 1572.
November 525 kilo, Mike, ident for me, please.
5 kilo Mike with the flash.
525 kilo, Mike, your radar contact, very good flash on about 1.5 northeast of Beef Island. Altitudes indicate 1,200, climb maintain 8,000 and leaving 3,000. You can continue your own course towards Chaka.
I forgot to put the flight plan
we'll
in.
climb to 8,000, passing the 3,000. We'll continue on course to Chaka for 5 kilo Mike.
Stations, Break on the frequency for a second. This control change in progress.
Okay, we need to do this. Oh. Why won't you? Oh, I see why.
And Delta 255 on departure right turn heading 180. You're going to make a right turn heading 180, wind 090 at 9 and runway 10 cliff takeoff. Right turn 180, Delta 255. November 5 Kilo, Mike, San Juan approach just came up. Contact San Juan approach 19-4. Have a good landing, man.
19-4, 5 Kilo, Mike, buenas noches.
Hey, hermano. JetBlue 154, same to you. San Juan approach just came up. So for the pushback instruction, you can contact them on 119.4, and they are aware of your request of runway 10. JetBlue 154, San Juan. French West 1572, confirm direct Zapata.
Oh, my bad. Going to Modor. We'll get her going.
French West 546, ready to taxi.
French West 546, taxi to holding point Charlie, runway 10.
Taxi Charlie, holding point 10, French West 546.
Delta 202, it's been a pleasure. Contact now, San Juan approach on 119.4, and wish Willie happy
What the
birthday.
heck did we do?
5 to approach for Delta 202.
Hang on, I gotta get map.
San Juan approach is Delta 255, located runway 10, 29 feet, check that. Okay, Delta 255, traffic alert, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles, turning eastbound this time, altitudes indicate 4,400, Cessna Caravan, I don't know why he turns to the northeast, Delta 255, immediate right turn heading 280, please. 280, Delta 255. French West 1572, traffic at your 9 o'clock, southbound, climbing out of 4,800, now should not be a factor, but yeah. Let's see, clear direct Zapata and climbs flight level 70.
We're trying to get direct to Zapata. We ended up somehow in a stall, but we're back under control.
French West 546, heavy, ready to backtrack.
French West 1572, heading 170 towards Zapata. Let me know when you are ready to go, Zapata.
What was that heading for Zapata?
Heading 170, heading 170.
170, French West 1572. Why are you not doing this, plane?
Delta 255, you are radar contact, climb flight level 320 when able, clear direct juice intersection, and thank you for that response time, man.
Direct juice and climb and maintain flight level 320, Delta 2 minutes.
Yep, and direct juice intersection, Juliet Uniform India Charlie Echo.
Affirmative, direct juice, I said that before the flight level, but direct juice, flight level 330, Delta 255.
French West 546, backtrack runway 10.
Backtrack 10, French West 546.
Yeah, Blue 150, 471, you're up.
Okay, why are we turning? Oh, that's why. Okay, like I said, it's been a while, and the rust is definitely out on the wings. I'm gonna try something here. Okay, why does it have two? That's what I'm trying to figure out. All right, well, that took me away from y'all. Sorry about that. Sorry about that to the controller as well, if he's listening in.
French West 546, ready for departure.
French West 546 on departure flight heading 180, right turn heading 180, wind 090, runway 10, clear takeoff.
Got for takeoff 10 and heading 180 after departure, French West 1546.
Another thing I'm trying to figure out. Why is the CDI available to me? Not that I have it tuned in. Interesting. Oh, I got it wrong.
West 546 radar contact, say altitude passing.
Passing 2,300, French West 546.
French West 546, roger. Climb flight level 180, when able, right turn direct Gouda.
Climbing 180, direct Gouda, French West 546.
French West 15782, when able, direct Zapata.
Dang it, I don't know why it's not taking it. All right, direct Zapata, we're trying. We've got the heading and all in. Some reason nav's not going direct.
Roger, no worries. Yep, there you go. You're turning towards.
Alrighty, we appreciate it. We'll get direct Zapata here and fly the flight how we have to. Huh. Let's try. That's what it was. The double was giving us troubles. All right, let's check our cruise.
Jetstar 558, clear direct Sapo intersection, Sierra Alpha, Papa Papa, Oscar.
Jetstar 558, could you repeat that very slowly, please?
Jetstar 558, clear direct Sapo intersection, that's Sierra Alpha, Papa Papa, Oscar.
Direct SAPPO.
I love it. I love it. Awesome. Awesome. Oh, I love it. All right, well, hey, we're finally getting on track here. Oh, what a flight. Hey, we're having fun. You know,
French 1572, you are leaving my airspace. Receiver is offline. Radar services are terminated. Frequency is approved, and I love it too, man. That's usually here like that. See ya.
That's awesome. All right, French West 1572, great ATC. Sorry for all the problems I had, but I think we got them fixed. You have a great night. We're over to Unicom.
See ya, man. Thank you for flying.
That was awesome. I love it. Oh, I think we got her fixed. A hammer and a sledgehammer, it always works. We're gonna watch to make sure she makes the turn off SKB. And then I don't know what we got fix wise. I'll have to go back here and look. Oh, yeah, we got quite a bit. To what is that? Guadalupe. And then, oh, then we're direct our airport. Yay! All right. With that, folks, we are on Unicom now, and we're just gonna, you know, second star to the right on till morning. That's what we got planned. And that might actually put us over the island. But anyway, what a night. I picked a good one to come on. I'm glad I stayed online because I just about decided to do it offline, and I'm glad I came back. All right, let's go ahead, put the flight plan in here just as a backup. And we'll make that change. Even though we're not going to fly on this one. Okay, and I'm going to drop us down. Oh no. Keep it wide. By the way, we did show that aircraft on TCAS, so just so you know, it did show up, which was cool. That I wanted to point it, but too much, you know, trying to worry about. VX Simple Sim Pilot ATC, welcome aboard. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. What a great job. And like I said, I'm glad I changed my mind and came back online. Because I figured it was going to take way too long to get out of there. You did a great job. So, all right, let's continue on. You know what? Let's get the... Let's get things put back where they're supposed. Somehow they got moved around too. Give us an idea how far we have to go. Not too bad, just shy of an hour. YouTube folks, I know you're chomping at the bit to see this, and you're not. Many of you aren't in the time zone able to see us live. We are at a normal different time, so some people who aren't with us on Saturdays are here tonight. So that's pretty cool. Our normal stream scheduled, and I try real hard to make it happen. Saturdays, 9 o'clock Oh yeah, we're definitely working now. 9 o'clock Central U.S. Daylight Time. Which I know for at least half the world, that just doesn't work. However, we are now just after midnight Zulu. Actually, much longer after midnight. We're almost 1 o'clock in the morning Zulu. So that's helping the Eastern Hemisphere if they wanted to come on and see us. The JST aircraft we saw, that's usually Australian or somewhere out in that area. So that's cool to see. So, but yeah, our normal time's 9 o'clock Central. I think it's 1400 Zulu if I'm doing the math real quick in my head. I haven't decided yet this week, but I am going to tell you it's either going to be the A320neo again or the A320ceo. Difference is new engine option is what neo stands for. ceo, conventional engines, that's what you're used to seeing them. The neos are the bigger, I'll call them fatter engines. I don't see how they're fuel efficient, but they say they are, so they say they are. To me, bigger usually means fire hoses running fuel into the engine versus garden hoses. Yeah, I know, bad analogies, but either way, they gobble a lot of fuel. So let's get a look outside. Hey, we still have wings, a tail, and a prop. We're doing good. Oh yeah, and wheels to boot. So how I got into that stall, I have no idea, because power was set somehow. I think when the autopilot shut off, that's when the aircraft did something. No, it was stalling already. Yeah, I really don't know. There's a couple of things going on still I don't understand with Thanda. Like, for instance, this. Usually when you're on GPS, nav, there is no FMS. Okay, let me rephrase that. As far as I know, there is no GPS FMS switch. Let me just kind of zoom in. No, it should be the CDI, and when the CDI is set, you're in GPS. Huh. All right, well, that's one of those things I'm gonna have to work on. Oh, that's weird. Did it? How did the flight plan get made like that? Interesting. Interesting. All right, we are flying direct PPR. Hang on, let me get that frequency. We'll get that set up. 12, is that a 9? We'll give it a shot. What the heck? Got it. $81 miles out. Oh, okay. I still... Yeah, there is no FMS bearing or any kind of deal like that with it. So, all right, well, on we go. We're headed to PPR, Guadalupe. Now I know there's traffic. Thought there was somebody coming down Tango Fox Fox Fox. Guess I was wrong. All right, well, I thought he was, unless he had problems too. So anyway, we'll just continue on. We're getting pretty good speeds here at 7,000. Again, we'll look outside. What island did we just overfly? All right, we just overflew, well, not there, it's a little back. What island is that? Nevis Island. All right, one neat thing with Thranda aircraft, let's put the headsets on. So it's kind of neat. You don't have to have that droning noise, which you all may not have heard a lot of. Here, I'll crank up a little bit. Take the headset off. And yeah, I love to call this, because when I flew back in the 80s, Piper Warriors, Tomahawks, and Cessnas, real airplanes, that was my air conditioner. That and keeping, like in the Cessnas, the door cracked a little. Piper's got a little hard, although it is reachable, so you could crack it, but it's just awkward to taxi that way. So, but yeah, Cessna, you could just simply taxi. With the door cracked open so you could get more air than what could come in here. Unless you flew the highly sophisticated ones with air conditioning. Which, my experience with the Aero Club, watching our maintenance guys, we had two maybe aircraft. I know for sure one, maybe two with air conditioning. And they were problem all the time. they didn't work more than they worked, and the owners of those aircraft were not happy. Now today, I'm sure technology a wee bit better, but you never know. All right, so again, those just joining in, first off, we've got a great flight underway. Destination of the month for Millennium Aviation. We're headed to Dominica. Now, not the Dominica Republic west of Puerto Rico. This is south down those leeward or windward. Let's see. I think it's Windward Islands going south. And so that's the general direction we're headed. Now, again, destination of the month. What does that mean? Every month they come up with an airport in their, and it's not necessarily in their schedules. And we either fly to it or fly from it. Has to be at least an hour long. I think 100 miles minimum. That's about the only rules. And any airplane's fair game. You can fly in, fly out, and get it registered. You fly all 12 for a year. You get a badge. And like I said in the beginning, the badge and $200 might get you a coffee at Starbucks. Okay, $20, but still, you know, it's just a neat an award for, you know, flying, you know, because some of these airports they get kind of tricky. Some super easy. Some are regular airports we're used to going to, and then you have that little oddball like this one, Tango Delta Papa Delta. And it's really, you're only able to come in over the beach and take off the opposite way. There are mountains that are kind of, imagine Kodiak without snow. Is kind of how I'm going to go with this. Instead of snow, we have white sandy beaches. I actually don't know if they're white because I've never been out there in the Caribbean. Had a chance, but life threw curves at us and we weren't able to take that cruise. And that one was not because of COVID, not like our Hawaiian attempt. So, that one still kind of rubs me wrong. Not the COVID thing with the Hawaiian trip. Everything around what came out of it kind of really rubbed me wrong. So, but anyway, so yeah, that's where we're headed. They also had, and if you go to it was just up, MACAIRvirtual.com. You'll read through. You'll love it. It's a great airline. A few rules to kind of, you know, guide us what we need to do. Beyond that, folks, what an airline. Captain Mac, YouTube sensation, if you will. Taught a lot of people how to fly here on these lovely little, as some call them, pixel planes. And set up a great BA. So check them out, MACAIRvirtual.com. And for those on Twitch, you're seeing our next, put it in air quotes, scheduled stream this Saturday, June 6th, 9 o'clock Central. So I hope with the U.S. now finally crossing over the hump day today, hopefully you've all had a pretty good week. Mine's been crazy, not worth going into, not so much crazy like, just work's been interesting and on a good side, not anything weird. Been a really good week, learning some things, and I hope your week is going well too. So we're gonna sit back, relax as we continue this lovely flight, and probably within the next 10-15 minutes we may start doing our descent. But again, welcome aboard. Enjoy the flight, and get you there as quick as we can. Ooh. Where are we hiding? Coming across, what is this island? Should be an airport. There it is. John Osborne International, TRPG. And I think this kind of spec right here, don't quote me, it's possible, that is Antigua and VC Bird. I've been in there a couple times, just love the name of it. We're gonna go land at the Bird. The other one I love flying to is Barbados. It's as far east into the Atlantic here in the Caribbean you can go. so as our verse of the day said, hang on a second. Oh, wait. How did... That's interesting. Huh. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One, God, is insight. He really will teach you. And like I said, I am a Christian. I don't ever hide that. From time to time here on streams, I'll even dig deep into these scriptures. But I want to again reiterate, if you need someone to talk to or just want to chat, hey, my Discord channels came up there. You're more than welcome to the invite. Love to chat with you, love to meet with you. And if you would like, I can even help you learn about Jesus Christ and invite you to what it means to be a Christian. And it's not this scary ogre thing at all. It's just doing the right thing and knowing that giving your life, accepting the gift Jesus gave us and the forgiveness that he gave on the cross. That's it, folks. Everyone, past, present, future, has been forgiven by the blood of Jesus Christ. And I'd love to talk with you more about it. we are on the approach and making the slight adjustment to Volab, sorry, and then on to our approach. Got the runway. All right. come in. All right, hang on a second here. To be honest, I don't know what all the smoke is for. Hey, Iowa Scotsman, what do you got here? Burn up your turbo? I have no idea. I can't see any numbers that are showing bad. I don't know what I did. Oh well, but we made it. Let's shut her down. All right, we made it. All right, hang on. There we go. Oh, it's so touchy. All right, we got everything. Now, the only other critique I had on this plane, there should be a pogo stick. I don't care if it's cargo or passenger in this case. There should be a empennage safety device back there to prevent the aircraft from tipping. However, it's flight sim, so nobody's really getting in and out. So we've made it. We are at they're calling it Razul, Dominica. How about Douglas Charles International? Part of, again, like I said, Millennium Aviation's destination of the month. All right, let's take a look at elevate. Well, first off, what did the airline get us at? I heard the crackle, not the kraken, the crackle. Oh my, 114 feet a minute. Bear with me. Last time I forgot like a couple of days. Let me get in here and put my high rep in. Okay, got it in. All right, let's take a look at this flight. Sorry about that. Oh, while I'm on the page, where are you? 114 feet a minute, 99 Gs, 61 knots. That's a good landing. Wow. Let's see if Elevatech is as nice as that was. Let's find out. Okay, just checking something here on the ACAR system before I turn it off. All right, let's get outside. Oh, where are you? There you are. Okay, so there's the loop-de-loop we kind of did here. I got in trouble for, and rightly so. Okay, landing rate by Elevatech, 131 feet a minute, 74 knots, 2.4 Gs. I'll go with the airline. They were nicer. Hour and 27 minutes. Flying time, 1 hour, 19 minutes, and we're on time. That's always the part we like. So we flew over Montserrat, Charlestown, St. Kitts, Guadalupe, Granboy, and into Dominica. So I hope you all enjoyed. It's been a wonderful day, and thank you so much. Again, reiterating, Saturday, 9 a.m. Central U.S. time is our scheduled, what time we've scheduled to do streaming, and we'll have a great flight for you. I haven't completely nailed it down, but we're real close. So hope you enjoy the rest of your week. Look on the bright side. Hey, it's Friday Eve, And that means Friday is just a few hours away. So y'all enjoy the night. And for those getting up and enjoy the day, we'll see you Saturday for sure, unless, something allows me to do some more flying. So for now, God bless. Thank you for following us. VX Sim Pilot ATC. We sure appreciate that. And we'll see you on Saturday. God bless. Have a wonderful rest of your week.